Welcome to a step-by-step guide of how to set up a Rainworx mod on the Maitreya body. This specific mod is going to be the Omega Female Cougar V2, which is actually based on the Jaguar. You're going to need a couple extras with your mod besides just the mod and the body. You're going to need an Omega system for the Maitreya body and the Omega neck fix. You can also choose to pick up hand paws. In this case, we have the Catseye Furry hand paws, and feet. In this case, we have Apricot paws, Feety Peets. You'll also need the Omega plier for that. The last thing you need to get your hands on, you're going to have to search the marketplace for, or we'll have a link in the video description of where to find all these things, is a full body alpha. So, step one, we need to start unboxing things. The best place to start with is unboxing the mod itself. It gives you a very convenient folder to put all the stuff you need for your new avatar in. So I'm using Firestorm Viewer in this case, so it may look different on your viewer if you're using a different viewer. So the first step is to go ahead and right-click on the mod itself and click Add. It'll bring a HUD up with a button that allows you to click Unpack. Click the Unpack button, then you'll get another notification up here, and you'll want to click Accept. Now, if we go over into our inventory, you'll see a folder that has the same name as the object itself. Now we can go ahead and detach the HUD. Next, we're going to want to unpack the Maitreya body itself. So, as you can see, I have everything conveniently in a folder here. You can attach the stuff wherever it is, because you're going to purchase this off the marketplace or various locations. So, find the box for your Maitreya body, Add, and once again, you'll see another dialog where you can click Accept. Go ahead and click Accept. Now, if we look in our inventory, let's scroll down a little bit here, we'll see a folder that has the Materia mesh body, Laura V, and then the version, which is 4.1. Now, you can do two things. You can move this folder to a safe location to keep it conveniently located for you, or you can just leave it here and pull what you need out of it. I'm going to go ahead and move it into the folder I'm working in here. So go ahead and right-click, go to Cut, click on the folder you want to paste it in, then right-click and paste. Now we have the folder that has our Maitreya body. Now let's go ahead and copy the things that we need for the Maitreya body into the new into our working folder, which is our mod folder up here. So for the case of this mod, I'm going to go ahead and include the bra and the panties to keep this PG. You don't need to include them. So the first thing you need is going to be the tip-toe feet shape. Now a little tip here is after you click on that, if you hold down Control, then click on the next pieces that you need. While holding down Control, it'll let you select multiple pieces. So you're going to need the Maitreya body, which is the V4.1, and the HUD. So after you've clicked those, you can let go of Control, right-click on them, and go to Copy. Then move up to your mod folder and paste them in there. Okay, next step, we're going to want to unbox our applier system for the Maitreya body. So we can go ahead and detach the box for our Maitreya body, and we can add the Omega system kit, which should pop up a little HUD here. Go ahead and click on it, and once again you'll be greeted by one of this. Click Accept. Go ahead and click Accept. Now, if we go over into our inventory, we'll find a folder that's named Omega Kit, System Kit, Maitreya version 1.72. There might be a new version by now. So go ahead and do the same thing we did before, which is right-click on the folder and cut it and move it into the working folder. At this point, we can go ahead and detach the box. Right-click, detach. Go into the folder, right-click on the Omega system itself, copy it, click on the folder that we're working with here, and right-click and paste. That'll be the Omega applier for that. Next, we're going to want the Omega neck fix. In this case, it's going to be a box. So you're going to have to go to a sandbox somewhere. Right now, I'm at the Rainworx sandbox. So go ahead and drag and drop that onto the ground. As you can see, there's a little box here. So you can right-click on this, go to Open, then copy to Inventory. You can close these windows, and then you'll have a folder named this. And as before, I'm going to go ahead and cut this folder and paste it into the folder I'm working in. Then we can open the folder and pull out the one thing we need in this, which is the female neck shorter version. Go ahead and right-click on that, copy it, and then paste it into our folder we're working with. Okay, now we're going to move on to the feet and hands. So let's go ahead and start with our hand paws here. Go ahead and add this by right-clicking. And once again, you'll see another little window here that says click to accept. Go ahead and click accept. Okay, now if you move back over to our inventory, we'll see a folder right here, Catseye Furry Hand Paws. Go ahead and cut that. Paste that into our working folder. And we can detach the box itself. Now, we'll open this folder and get the two things that we need from this. The HUD, and again, Control-click for the next item, large, claws large. I always do the large. You can pick a different size if you so choose. We're going to right-click on those, copy that, and then we're going to paste this into our folder that has all our avatar stuff. Okay, lastly, we're going to need feet. In my case, I have the Apricot Paws Feety Peets. So once again, this is going to be another attach to self. So we're going to go right-click, add. And now we click to unpack this, and then we'll click accept. Go ahead and click accept. Now if we move over to our inventory, we will see, okay, the Apricot Feety Peets folder right here. So we can go ahead and cut that and move that into our working folder. Now, if we open this up, we'll see there's several different styles of feet. We've got the medium, the high, the flat, and the digigrade. I always use the digigrade. That's my personal preference, but you can pick any of the others, the high, the medium, or the flat if you so choose. I use the digigrade. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and right-click, copy, and paste that into my working folder. Now, we can go ahead and detach the box for the feet. And we can go in here, and now we're going to need the Omega Applier Kit for the Apricot Paws. So we go ahead and right-click on that, go Add. And once again, you'll see this. Go ahead and click on it. And up here, we'll see the Omega System Kit where we need to accept it. Go ahead and click Accept. Okay, now if we look over in our inventory, we'll see the Omega System Kit for the Apricot Paws. Once again, right-click, cut, and move that into our working folder here. Open up that folder, and we have the Omega System Installer for the Apricot Paws. Right-click, copy. Move this into this folder by clicking on this folder, right-click, and paste. Now, the last thing we're going to need is going to be the Full Body Alpha. Like I said, you can find one of these on the marketplace, or there should be a link to one in the video description, or if you don't have one, you can always try and contact a CSR at Rainworx. Paste that in there. Okay, now this particular mod has two different ears, and in this case, we have the rigged ears and the bento ears. Most cases, you're going to want the bento ears. So the easiest thing to do here before we put it on is just go ahead and right-click on the unrigged ears and delete them. The reason why we can do this is because we still have the box. So if we need to, we can unbox this again. Now make sure to save this, especially if you saved it from or bought it from the marketplace, not from the store, because there is no resend on the marketplace. You have to get a hold of the owner. That's far more difficult than just going to the store and clicking the redelivery option if you bought it from the store. So now we can go ahead and detach this HUD, which is for the Omega, for the Paws. Now we're ready to go ahead and put the body on. So we go to the folder that we've been working with and putting all the stuff in. We can go ahead and right-click and go to Replace Current Outfit. Okay, now we notice we have a lot of HUDs popping up here, a lot of information here. So the bottom HUD, including the eye HUD, allows you to change the color of your eyes and the way your face looks, because there's a couple different looks with this particular mod. So the first thing we want to do is click on the Omega Applier. This will apply to the hands, the rest of the body, and not the feet. Now, after it's done that, let it finish, give it a little time. You can go ahead and detach this particular HUD. Right-click on this one, detach. Then you want to actually left-click on this one. It should say, "Thank you for activating." Now, click on the Omega Applier again. Give it some time to rerun through the textures, and you'll see that it applied the textures to your feet. Now you can go ahead and detach this HUD as well. Now, if you look at your hand paws, you'll notice the fact that they don't look quite right because they have gloves and the fingers aren't quite right. So what you want to do is come up over here to this HUD, which is for the hand paws. Click on this right here. The first thing we'll do is remove the gloves by clicking on the Show Hide. You notice that got rid of the gloves. Now, the fingers aren't quite right either. So the other thing we want to do is click on the Show Hide under the fingers. That'll let it use the actual texture with the Rainworx mods. Now we can go ahead and detach this HUD if you want, or you can keep it on for later if you want to make some adjustments to the claws or something. But for this case, I'm going to go ahead and detach it. Now you can pick your style for your head and pick your eye color. So I'm going to go ahead and pick an eye color here, and I'll go ahead and change the head texture really quick too. As you can see, the head has changed to this shape, or this skin, and my eyes have changed color as well. So let's go ahead and detach this HUD now. Okay, we're almost done with this step. Now we just want to do a little cleanup for this folder. You can go ahead and delete the Omega System installer for both the Apricot Paws and the Maitreya. And if you're not going to use it again, go ahead and delete the HUD for the hand paws. So in this instance, I went ahead and control-clicked on the items. You click on the first item, and you hold down Control and click on the other items you want. Right-click and delete. Or you can right-click on them one at a time and click Delete. Now, finally, for the actual applier itself, I recommend you actually keep this somewhere safe. So you don't have to unbox a new copy if you choose to change the color of your eyes, or if you need to reapply the texture to a different feet or different hand paws or whatever, you change something in the future. It'll save you a little bit of time. So I'm going to go ahead and actually cut this and paste this into the folder we were working with earlier. Now you should have a folder that has everything you need in it and ready to go. So if you ever choose to switch from this avatar, all you have to do to switch back again is find the folder, right-click on it, and go to Replace Current Outfit. We hope you enjoy your Rainworx mod. If you have any issues, stop by the store and look for a CSR, or ask for help in the Rainworx-Labs group. Also, please remember to clean up after yourself at the sandbox. Stop by any time to browse all of our lovely mods.